she has won all her matches in 2 straight games. And we're getting ready for the prize ceremony. Here we will get the runner-up, Liu Xin from China, escorted onto the podium and placing herself behind that number 2. And here we have the winner of the tournament, Sung Ji-hyun of Korea. Yeah, she's happy, as easy showing that was number 2. She won last year, won again this year. Marvelous performance. And the medals here presented by Venugopal from the BWF. And there was actually a note from him telling me about the spectators' attendance. And here we have the winner, presented her medal. The flowers presented as well, and some heart. As I said earlier when we were watching the match, I think Liu Xin really have to analyze and evaluate her performance here. I'm sure tactically some changes can be made, and it can give a much, much better outcome next time these two players meet again. Now we're having the 2 checks presented to the players. And for the runner-up is 7,600, not to be shared with anyone, as in doubles, and $15,000 US for the winner. once again, here the confetti comes flying. And once again, I must have to retract my words when I said that's going to take an awful long time to clean up. It took about 2 or 3 minutes before it was cleaned after the mixed doubles finals. So very efficient here. Witnessed defending champions from Ji winning 21-13, 21-18, and we are now getting ready for the women's doubles, where we're going to see the world champions from 2011, 2013, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang of China, against a very good combination from Indonesia, Gracia Poli and Nitya Maheswari. Two pairs that's arrived to this final in very, very fine style. The Chinese combination has won all their matches in 2 straight games, but not only that, no one has got more than 14 in one single game. It's almost the same for their opponents from Indonesia. They also won all their matches in 2 straight games, but the highest was Ko and Yu from Korea, getting 18 points in that first game of the quarterfinal. So, by far the 2 best pairs in the tournament meet here in the final. How befitting! And the world champions from China, obviously hot favourites to win, but I can assure you that Gracia Poli and Nitya Maheswari are going to do their utmost to upset it and see if they can win this women's doubles final. It's a very feisty, hard-working, hard-fighting pair from Indonesia, and so often they take these favourites from China on to 3 games at least. So let's see how it goes today while the players are taking court. And first we have Wang Xiaoli, and then after her coming Yu Yang. And then we have Maheswari, and then finally Gracia Poli. So now we're getting the players presented to the crowd. And the world champions. Gracia Poli and Nitya Maswari from Indonesia. Gracia Poli, such a technical, strong player. And the umpires, what we saw was Micheline Sauvage of France, and the service judge was Miss Lao Chen Li. And we will have the traditional toss of the coin. And while this is going on, it's obviously interested. It's almost impossible not to touch on the Olympics 2012, because 3 out of these 4 players were involved in a very unhappy incident where 4 pairs got disqualified for not giving their best, and obviously speculating in how they were going to position themselves and not so much about winning their matches. So 4 pairs got disqualified, and the world champions from China and Gracia Poli as well from Indonesia with her former partner Jauhari got disqualified. So now it's said and mentioned, and it's obviously very difficult to avoid it. And here we have the Chinese combination. They're seeded 1 in the tournament, and they're ranked number 5 in the world at the moment. And somehow it looks like that this combination is possibly on their way out. And there are speculations in a new partnership between Wang Xiaoli and Sao Yun Lei. But that is all to come. But that was a pair that played at the Yuba Cup in Delhi in May. So let's see whether that's coming through. Obviously lots of speculations in it. And Yu Yang is also winning 2008 Olympics in Beijing with her former partner Du Ying. And obviously she also had, obviously, a World Championship gold in 2010. So it's a very, very strong pair from China we're seeing here today. And it will be interesting to see whether this combination from Indonesia will be able to do anything against the mighty power of China. The Indonesians' best results in 2014 was runner-up in the Swiss Open Grand Prix Gold and got to the semi-final of the Korean Open. Their only win so far was Thailand Open last year. And their best ranking ever has been 7, and presently it's 10. So let's see, looking forward to this very good match. There's 2 feisty pairs, attacking pairs. They are really here to entertain us. So we already have a dispute on the first serve here. It's called in. Yeah, she wanted to get out of the way. Just touched the hair. That's going out, that's going way out. Did not take the drift into consideration. But never mind. The next one was pushed long by Yu Yang. This year, the Chinese combination has only played one tournament. And that's also the reason why the ranking is dropping from 1 and now down to 5. Having only played one tournament, they played the All England in March and won it against their compatriots from China, Ma Jin and Tang Yuanting. But it was a close match. Winning the first one 21-17, losing 21-18, and then win 23-21 in that deciding game. So here, it's 3-all. That was a close call as well. But so far, the Indonesian pair has not been lucky. A good flick serve. Something we don't see so often because they're getting faulted so very often. But what a weapon it is when you can serve a good flick serve. Well left on the baseline by Gracia Puli. Good wide serve there by Maheshwari. Good follow-up by one Xiao Li. Very strong player. And mentioned earlier, there are speculations about a new partnership with Sao Yunlei for the coming Olympics as they play the Uber Cup together. Standing their grounds, 8-6 up. Well left again. So here, in this opening of this first game, I think that Yu Yang has been a little bit erratic. And the score is showing 9-6 for Indonesia.
Oh. 7-9. Oh.
Yeah, well left. Oh, that's bad luck. Maheshwari really standing her grounds well. Yu Yang was attacking her. Here we see, got out of trouble, but missed the disguised drop shot here. And here it comes, perfect play, excellent rally. Both players playing really well, attacking, defending, goes back and forth, but the Indonesians here managed to get a decisive attack in, and Gracia Polly finished it from the net. Going wide. Yeah. So into the mid-game interval with the smallest margins. 11-10 for Indonesia. But what an opening game it's been so far. Very, very interesting. Good, fast pace. Both sides playing lovely attacking badminton. Very entertaining. The coaches in action. And on the Indonesian side is former world #1 men's doubles Eng Hyang. And Yu Yang wasn't ready. That's good play. Good recovery by Polly. You could actually hear her say, "Aduh," as she was stretching for that one. Got a little bit caught, but made it. Big mistake there by Maheshwari. Yeah, well left. Well left by Wang Xiaoli. It's all back. Square one. 14 all in this opening game. Good return of serve. Good return, and well left by Gracia-Pauli. Very, very nicely played by Maheshwari here. That block return to the mid-court area really did the damage. Wonderful play. And the Chinese want to change the shuttles. Indonesia won't. And the umpire agrees with the Indonesians. Indonesia is severely under pressure here, standing their grounds well in defense, but they have to find a way to counter-attack it. Maybe here that comes. No, had to lift it again. And then the chance comes, perhaps. Yes, it did. Wonderful play. Fantastic display of good defensive badminton, and then always looking for that counter-attacking opportunity. So the world champions from China, trailing by 2 points, 17-15. Not by much. 16-7. Cut out it was. Good call. Good flick serve again. This time Maheshwari got it back. Oh, what an interception. Wonderful. Really well read by Maheshwari here, forcing herself in underneath this one. Look at that, so powerful. And once again they want to change it, and Indonesia is saying no, and once again the umpire agrees with Indonesia. Good run of points for the Indonesian combination here. Only 2 points away from taking this first game. 19-16 up. Oh, almost got it back. Really had to scramble. Well played by China. That cross-court drive. 17-19. down to that deep forehand corner. It's well placed. Game point has arrived for Indonesia. 3 in total, 20-17 up. Oh, good smash. Really powerful cross-court smash here by Wang Xiaoli. Indonesia is claiming this first game, 21-18, and is a surprise, a massive surprise, lurking just around the corner. Here we got the confirmation. So far this first game took 18 minutes. And Indonesia winning 21-18 against the mighty world champions from China, Wang Xiaoli and Liu Yang. Somehow I think this is possibly just adding on to the speculations on the new partnerships for the coming Olympics in 2016. And what we've seen so far in terms of Chinese women's doubles is that they're really experimenting. Lots of different combinations coming up, and another example was yesterday's semi-final, where Pauli and Maheshwari, they played Tang Yuan-ting and Huang Ya-kyung, and that was a complete new partnership from China. They've never played before, and normally Tang Yuan-ting is partnering Ma Jin. They have been doing really well, getting to the final of the All England this year. So testing times for Chinese women's doubles at the moment. Beautiful interception here by Glacia Pauli. It's interesting that she has started to play mixed doubles again with a very, very young Kevin from Indonesia, and they stunned the Olympic champions of China in the first round of the Indonesian Open just in June. Xiang Nan and Cao Yunlei lost to this completely new Indonesian combination, but as I say, Glacia Pauli is a very experienced player with a fantastic technique. Look at that. Really under pressure, but well left. The umpire is just warning the players, you know, they're taking too long time between rallies. They really have to speed it up. And rightly so, in my opinion. Far too much time wasting is going on. The game of badminton is continuous play. And here, Marius Wari is really playing well. Look at that interception here. Look at this one here. Bang on the floor. Well played. Not only good play here from Indonesia, 7-2 up, but also look at that placement, that one there, to the forehand side of the body of Yu Yang. Very well played by Marius Wari. She is on fire, Marius Wari. She has played the last 6 rallies like nobody's business. She has really played well. She's on fire, intercepting, very decisive. Attacking in a way she almost knows for sure where the return will come back, and she will be standing there waiting for it. Beautiful kill at the net, well played. Very commanding lead for Indonesia, 10-3 up, 1 point away from mid-game interval. And do we have a surprise on its way? A massive surprise. The 2 times world champions Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang. Are they about to lose? Oh, once again a service fault is called. Struck above the waist. Yeah, there's no point arguing. Very clear signing from the service judge. Miss Lau Chen Lee of Malaysia. I know it's stating the obvious, but it's so important for Indonesia to get this point quickly for the mid-game interval, and obviously for China to close the gap as much as possible. And here it comes, 11-5. But once again trying to touch on the issue of Gracia Kohli and that mixed doubles. I think playing mixed doubles again is a good challenge for her, and is actually making her ladies doubles, women's doubles a lot sharper as well. So I'm sure it's beneficial to her game. So it's a very good decision by her coaches and obviously herself taking advice here. Can Indonesia improve on the lead here from the very beginning of the second half of this second game? Yeah, what a beauty. Look at that defense. Once again, I have to underline, Maheswari is red hot. Look at that. Well constructed. Well played by two Chinese, adding severe pressure on Maheswari, getting a lot back, but eventually troubled times for the bench and the two Chinese coaches.
6-14.
what a commanding lead here, 15-6 in the second game, having won the first 21-18. So service mistake by TAIPEI. Will the Chinese be able to recover from this? It's like China has really, it's wrong to say, got nothing to play for. They are really down here, so they can go all out, obviously try as much as possible, and the Indonesian combination really have to hold a tight ship and make sure that they don't make any easy mistakes like this. But now it's 18-8 and only 3 points away. A sensational victory by TAIPEI and Maheswari of Indonesia. Had anyone predicted this from the start of this match? No, I don't think so. But once again, it is just adding fuel to the speculations of new partnerships in the Chinese camp. 2 points away, 19-8. I don't think it can go wrong now. Very little used midcourt area proved to be the absolutely right answer. And would you believe, Poli and Maheswari are having 11 match points against the mighty champions of China. So 2 match points saved so far. Well, it's a very tall order to save another 9 not to lose this match. And here it comes. It's unbelievable. Indonesia, TAIPEI and Maheswari has beaten the world champions from 2011 and 2013. And what a delight in the Indonesian camp here. Smiles all over. Fantastic win. 21-18, 21-11. Would you believe it? Here we got the match point. And here we got confirmation, believe it, 36 minutes only for the two Indonesians to win 21-18, 21-11. And once again, we're going to prepare for the prize presentation. In the meantime, I could tell you that the BWF is once again going to test a different scoring system. It's only 8 years ago since this best of 3 games running scores to 21 was introduced from the old scoring system of best of 3 to 15. But that was not a running score, that's where you had to serve to win a point. Now they want to change best of 5 to 11, so it will be interesting to see what the outcome of that and the evaluation will be at the end of this year. But a lot of tournaments in Europe over autumn, which means like September, October, November, will be testing grounds for this new scoring system, best of 5 to 11. Interesting to watch and see how that goes. And here we have the draw of the women's doubles, and what a tournament it has been for TAIPEI and Maheshwari. Not dropping a single game the whole tournament and beating really strong players, Korea, China, and what a tournament that it has been for them. I don't think anyone in the world can be sure to beat this combination, who is really playing well at the moment. About to be ready for the prize presentation here in the women's doubles. And this obviously before is followed by the men's singles final, and possibly where a lot of the spectators coming into this massive staging today coming to watch the mighty Lin Dan of China taking on compatriot Wang Qingming of China as well. I can see the players are standing in the wings ready to walk onto the podium. And first we have the runners-up from China, Wang Xiaoling and Yu Yang. And the winners from Indonesia, Poli and Maheshwari. Smiles, and I wonder why. What a fantastic performance it's been in this tournament by these two experienced Indonesian players. 27-year-old Gracie Pauly and 26-year-old Indonesian fans in the stands here, delighted by the performance. Proud they can be, that's for sure. Firstly, flowers and mascots here to Wang Xiaoli, and then on to Yu Yang, who I think, personally I think, was not really up to previous levels as what we've seen her winning the Olympic gold in 2008 and being world champion in 2010, 11 and 13. But today I think she shows signs of possibly an exit of international badminton. But what, let's see what time will tell. Here we got the checks, 7,600 to be divided by 2. And 15,000 to be shared between the winners from Indonesia. we are ready for the men's singles. And here we have the road to the finals of the two Chinese, Lin Dan and Wang Xiangming. None of the two players, I wouldn't say none of the two players, Wang Xiangming have had no trouble. Won quite comfortable in 2 games all the way. But as you can see, Lin Dan has had to work pretty hard in that semi-final yesterday against Riji Takeshita from Japan. Gone all the distance, 21-15, 14-21, 21-18, and it was really mighty close at that final game yesterday. But Lin Dan made it to this final today, and I'm sure a lot of people here in Taipei is out to watch the mighty Lin Dan on his recovery in World Badminton. And obviously we can talk for days and days and days about the performance of Lin Dan. The fantastic results over the years, and just to mention a few, obviously winning the Olympics in 2008 and 2012, and World Championships in 2006, 7, 9, 11 and 13 makes him by far the best player in the world. And what differentiates him to a lot of his competitors is obviously that he is so all-round player. And I think what really differentiates him is his mental toughness and ability to follow a game plan. The young man, his opponent, Wang Xiangming, 24 years old, born 1990 in Guangzhou. Won his first international tournament last year when he won the Swiss Open Grand Prix. And then later that year, also 2013, he won the China Masters, also a Grand Prix gold. This year, his best result was at the All England when he reached the semi-final, losing to Chen Long in 2 games. So far, his ranking is 7, and that's actually the best ranking ever for him. Here we have Lin Dan, he's seeded 7, his world ranking is 13, and as I said earlier, he had a long break from international badminton, did not play since the World Championships last year in August until April this year, and is having a bit of a comeback. And here we have the seeded player number 2, Wang Xiangming. His world ranking, as previously said, is 7. And that's actually also the highest ever for him. And here we have the umpire Benjamin Hua of Chinese Taipei, and the service judge is Budi Santosa of Indonesia. last time these two players, they played one another was in the China Masters earlier this year. And that was in the semi-final. And the winner of that match was Lin Dan, winning 21-19, 21-12. So let's see whether the young one can revenge it from just a few months ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Lin Dan, China. On my left, Wang Jianming, China. Lin Dan serve, level, play.
Oh, what a shot. And considering it was with a broken string, even so much better.
1-0.
So I've obviously watched Wang Jianming play over the years, and you know, he's a beautiful, gracefully good all-rounder, but sometimes I think he's lacking a little bit of that winning shot and a little bit of urgency in his play as well, but that can come with maturity. A good start for Wang Jianming. 4-1 up. But the game hasn't really heated up yet. Players have to settle in first. Really good getting behind that shot, forcing his body behind it and playing that cross-court smash. One of his favorite shots, very well disguised. Now I watched Lin Dan play this tournament, and you know, he's still on his way back into international badminton after his break, but somehow I'm looking at it like he's really all-round skills how good he's covering the court well, he's moving okay. But somehow I still feel that his attacking play is still lacking a bit. And what we saw just before was a smash he would, under normal circumstances, not miss. He looks quite happy just to play the shuttle around, where before, when we see him play, he was very aggressive at times and playing with fantastic smashes. But Wang Ximing still haven't found out there's a drift that side of the court, and he's got to watch out. It's shot number 3 out of that sideline. So far, and it's only 6-all. Yeah, both players now try to pass each other cross-court flat, and both times it has been punished by the opponent. So don't do that. Far too alert for that. Dan did not fall for that deceptive shot there. Down to his forehand, he was ready and played that cross-court smash quite easily. Oh, missed. He cannot believe it, can he? Look at his face. Not happy. But what a rally. Good rally. Well played by both players. But that short is woefully short. That lift was very, very short. But I must admit, hats off for Lin Dan. I think, you know, he's given the game so much, but he must really love it as well. You know, he could have easily packed it in by now, having won so many tournaments, and still, he's coming back here because I personally believe he loves the game. He still have a lot to offer, and he knows that he's maybe not completely up to scratch, but he is still happy to put himself out there and wants to play the game, and I think that's wonderful. So hats off for that. So Wang Ximing into this mid-game interval with a 11-10 lead. And with what is tradition, there is no coaching in a match where the two players come from the same nation. It very seldom happens. It could be if some players are within the national setup. Good flick serve. That was a little bit too casual. Well anticipated. Knew where he was coming, but still did not make the best of it.